We've got Ruiz versus Joshua. Who do you got?
Well, since I'm Mexican, I'm gonna go with Ruiz. I'm gonna go with Ruiz. Right.
Who I picked.
Did I read this correctly? Did he weigh in at 283?
No, you're kidding me.
Yes.
283?
And he looked a lot leaner and smaller, but someone said he weighed in at 283.
I
don't think that's right. Because he was 260 something his first fight with them.
Yeah.
I'm pulling it up for you right
now. I don't know if that's right. Yeah, Dave's gonna pull it up and see. But anyways,
what did Joshua weigh in at? Because I know he was smaller.
Yeah, Joshua's smaller. They both look smaller. Like when I saw them, they both look leaner. They both look like they're in better shape. Phenomenal shape.
Man, if he's 283, I'm going to change my mind.
That shocks me. I don't know if that's true. Someone said he weighed in at 283 though. Yesterday, I had 3 people tell me he weighed in at 283. I was like, it's got to be a typo.
Well, this is one of those fights where both guys obviously can win, and Joshua definitely can beat Ruiz. Mm-hmm. But he needs to fight a specific fight. He can't be that guy that he was in their first fight in New York, where he just starts throwing away being a defensive fighter to open up and try to get rid of somebody because he saw openings and he thought he was going to attack those, but he's leaving himself open. And a guy with fast hands like Ruiz, and Ruiz doesn't look like much, but man, I worked with him when I was in California. He's got fast hands. He's got a good shit. He moves well. He just doesn't look like the athlete that Joshua looks like, but he is.
I want to remind people of another chubby Mexican, Cain Velasquez. Okay, let's stop with the stereotypes and the looks. They're fucking phenomenal athletes. I mean,
hey, you're the one wanting abs all the time.
Yes, because I've got an ego problem and I need to see them for me to feel good about myself.
It's always better to have a keg than a 6-pack.
It was 283.7.
How much?
He used 283.7.
He used to weigh what?
283.
280. So what did he weigh? He weighed 283.7?
Yeah.
Jesus. Look, he looked leaner. He looked more fit this fight.
Muscle weighs more than fat.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you never know. I mean, that's a lot, though. I mean, like, I don't know what he weighed last fight, but I don't think it was that much. He weighed 268 last fight. Yeah. He weighs more this fight. That's strange to me. Strange to me.
15 pounds.
But he looks physically leaner. Like, I look at his face. His face looks leaner. His body looked leaner. He looked better at the weigh-ins.
6'1", 283 pounds. That's a lot.
That is a lot. But here's the thing. I think also, too, the fact that he is a little heavier, I was afraid he was going to lose. He was going to get down to like 250. He wouldn't be able to pack as much punch as he did in the first fight.
Yeah.
And I do agree. To me, he's the better boxer. He's got a lot more.
He's got the faster hands.
He's got the faster hands. I believe he does. Joshua's got the better jab to keep the distance in the range all day. But Ruiz has the better head movement to get himself on the inside. If Ruiz is going to make this a grimy, just dirty fight, like getting in there, being dirty, getting to the body, digging to the body, coming back up to the head, I think Ruiz all day long.
Yep, me too.
Also, too, go ahead.
If Joshua does exactly what you said, because he's got one tool that is an absolute advantage. He's got a great jab.
Yep.
And if he can just stick that jab and use footwork as he jabs, when Ruiz makes that rush inside, lateral movement out, reset, pop him again with the jab, and make him have to pay for all of that work that got him nothing, that's Anthony Joshua can win that fight.
So there was something that I read a while back. Ruiz has got, including his amateur record, including his pro record, he's got like 100 and something fights. Okay? Yeah. He's got 5 losses.
Yeah.
Like people
good.
overlook the fact that the way he looks.
Yes.
Dude, he's got like 5 losses. That's including his amateur record and this record. And I believe some of them are like split decision losses, like super close to them that he should have won. One or two.
He's only got 1 pro loss.
Yeah, but I'm talking about his amateur record. He's only got 1 pro loss. I know that. But I'm saying like he's got 3 or 4 other losses as an amateur, but he had like 80-something fights as an amateur and only lost like 3 of them or something along the lines. He's phenomenal, man. I don't understand why people overlooked him or thought maybe
they overlook him because of the way he looks.
Yeah, look, I'm cheering for him.
Joe Frazier didn't have a pretty body either.
Yeah, it's true.
But he could definitely left hook you to death.
Yeah. Look,
so can Ruiz.
I like these kind of stories because he was somebody that was obviously thrown in there to lose. And the fact that he came out and he won, and if he can go out there and do it again, he can show the world it's not a fluke. And look, Anthony Joshua will be just fine, okay? He's a good-looking guy. He fights really well. But maybe this is just an eye-opening experience of what the things, the details, and the techniques that he needs to work on to get better. Like good looks and a good jab is not going to win you, continuing to win you championships. He's got to evolve. And I think that Ruiz exposed some of those things that he needs to evolve to. He needs to be able to settle down, not get over anxious. Because after he dropped Ruiz, that's when he started to get a little over anxious, and that's when he opened himself up. And Ruiz was able to land some good stuff, and that wobbled him and sat him to his knee. So I'm excited to see the fight. I'm actually was so amped up. We were all talking about it throughout my gym here, and we're just like, hey, we're gonna watch it. I think in the gym today at 1 o'clock, 12:45. I think is when the main event starts.
2:30. Oh no!
Yeah, that's
your time. 2:30 my time. Yeah.
12:45, 12:30, 12:45
Yeah.
my time is what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be just glued to the TV to watch that.
Yeah, but the one thing to think about is this, and like you're talking with Joshua. Joshua's a phenomenal fighter. But everyone, I don't care who you are, and this is what we're talking about. Muhammad Ali had Ken Norton. Ken Norton was Muhammad Ali's boogeyman. Mm-hmm. He was the guy that gave him nothing but fits. Mm-hmm. Just his style and the way he fights. And Ruiz might be that guy against Joshua. The way he fights, his style just is going to give Joshua fits if Joshua is not just technically perfect in the way he goes about this fight. And keeping him at distance, you've got that range, you got that length, keep that distance, make him pay when he comes in, get yourself out, but you got to be disciplined. Can he be disciplined for that long?
Can he do it for 12 rounds and keep Ruiz off of him for 12 rounds? Look, Ruiz, he's got the conditioning that maybe doesn't look like he does. He's got the conditioning to step through there for 12 rounds and push the pace. Does Anthony Joshua have the conditioning to go 12 hard rounds, though, with Ruiz?
He does. He does. You know, look, he did it. He had his fight against Klitschko. He was put on the deck, got him back up. That was in the 11th round. I think he ended that one. So
yeah, but
he's got that ability.
But Klitschko never fought at a fast pace, though, either.
That's true. That's true.
Ruiz has the potential. That's what people don't get. You're dealing with guys like Kane, who they don't look like they're in shape, and the pressure and just the pace that they set for heavyweights, it's just hard to match, And Ruiz has that, and that's carried him through his career quite well. I think if he gets Anthony Joshua into the 7th and 8th and 9th round and has that pressure and that pace, he doesn't even have to be really throwing. He's just got to be in that range to slip your jab, make you miss the jab. If he can make Anthony Joshua's jab miss and leave himself open, it's going to make Anthony Joshua
make him work.
He's going to make him work, make him flinch more, make him tighten up, make him start to get tired, make him use energy in areas that he was not used to using energy in. I'm sorry, I'm still going with Ruiz, man. I'm going with Ruiz. I'm going him.
So am I.
I'm sorry, I'm going big. I'm going Mexican style, baby.
You're going California kid.
Yes, I am. I'm excited for him. Honestly, I truly am excited for him. I love seeing success stories like this, and it's pretty fucking cool. I love